welcome to Movement Principles. So we're going to start with the breath because that is the first principle of Pilates, and this is also a movement principle that we integrate into all the movements as a movement with breath. With each breath, there's very specific breaths with each movement, but at the same time we just want people to breathe and to know how to breathe. And breathing is a lot more complicated than people think. So it's not that we're going to do, really complicated, difficult breath work. It's just that people don't know how to do the simplest things, right? A lot of us, me included, it took me years to actually figure this out. So the first thing I'm going to do is just have you check in with your belly, and you're going to inhale and fill your belly up with air, and it's okay to expand your belly. A lot of people, I have clients that are like, I'm not going to push my belly out, but I want you to, okay? And exhale, and feel how the belly pulls back towards the spine, hopefully. The other thing we're going to talk about in addition to the belly is the diaphragm, okay, which is in this region of your body. So a lot of people do not breathe into their diaphragm. They breathe into their chest up here, and notice what happens in my shoulders when I do that. And what we want to do is direct the breath in Pilates to very specific directions like the diaphragm, okay? So first, let's just take those 3 points. We've got the belly, we've got the diaphragm, and we've got the chest. And we're going to send air first as we inhale through the nose into the belly, then the diaphragm, lastly the chest. As we exhale, either through the nose or the mouth, we're going to exhale through the chest, then the diaphragm, and then the belly. So that's kind of like you're filling the body up, and then you're deflating the body down, right, from that direction. Now, having said all that, it's good to do that type of breathing for relaxation, and that's really the purpose of belly breathing, especially, and diaphragmatic, but especially belly breathing. So you'll see that a lot in things like yoga techniques, for example. In this case, we're going to direct the breath to the diaphragm, okay? And it's not that we're not using the belly at all, it's just that we're not sending it there because we want to be able to contract our abdominals when we're working, right? And breathe through them. So we're going to put our hands right on our ribs. If you can get your thumbs back there, great. If you can't, that's okay. But I want you to imagine that you're breathing into this cylinder and feel the ribs expanding into your hands like an accordion. And then as you exhale, feel that funnel coming down, right? And try not to send all of your air into your belly, okay? So bring it into the side and the back of the ribs, and literally try to keep the shoulders melted, and then exhale and bring it back, okay? So another good way to really find that is in child's pose from yoga. And we're going to reach our arms forward or bring our arms around to our heels, either one. But I want you to breathe into your back body and side rib cage, okay? So inhale, really expand that, and exhale, pull your navel to your spine. Expand again. And exhale, pull the navel to the spine. And so those are some really good ways to just understand diaphragmatic breath and how it differs from belly breath and chest breathing. And we'll move on to the next fundamental.